Hey everybody, it is Dan, and I am doing something of a toy haul. Okay, this is all stuff that I had to pick up on the net. I did not go to San Diego Comic-Con, so I had a couple exclusives that I did want to get. I am a recovering Marvel Legends addict, so when they had a Marvel Legends set with some characters that hadn't been done before, I needed to get it. So here we are. This is the Thanos Imperative set. It was a San Diego exclusive. Let's see who we got here. Black Bolt and Medusa. I do not believe they had ever been done in Marvel Legends. Gladiator. I actually had purchased a custom of that off eBay, but now I have an official Gladiator. Maybe my Gladiator will end up back on eBay. Star-Lord, which is actually part of the Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legends set. I'm thinking the helmet might be different. So, Thanos Imperative, what we got on the back here is, I guess, the dead skull of Galactus. Maybe it's not dead, the eyes are glowing. And hidden within that, apparently we have a Blastar figure. Blastar of the Negative Zone, Fantastic Four villain. Of course, he's been shown in other comics as well. So, basically, let me show everything that this has. I guess if you flip this open, you do have some artwork there showing this series of characters. Thanos Imperative. You have to flip that and somewhat carefully get it back into the slots so that you can close Galactus' mouth, sealing Blastar back in. And very cool set. Again, I'm not down for the overpriced Marvel Legends. I have been finding them at some stores at a more reasonable price. Okay, another San Diego exclusive. Batman by Bob Kane. It's a Kotobukiya figure. Okay, it's still sealed, so we will be discovering this together. As I might have mentioned in some of my comic book hauls, I am not a big fan of the New 52, so I find myself sometimes nostalgic for these 1939 versions, actually, of the characters. So this is taking Batman back to his roots. Okay, he's sealed there in two plastic shells. Taking him out. I'm going to be a little careful with this because I don't want to really ruin it. Alright, it's taped in there. Let's cut this tape. Sorry if I have to do this a little bit off camera, because, again, I don't need him falling to the floor and cracking or something. Because most Batman statues and figures, got to be careful of the ears and the glove spikes, if there are any, but I think this character is kind of somewhat hidden by cape, so I don't think we're going to be seeing glove spikes. And actually 39 didn't really have the glove spikes. As you recall, he had those purple gloves in the beginning. I'm not collecting a large amount of Kotobukiya figures. Again, this appealed to me for the fact that it was back to the roots. Okay, he's all in plastic, so I have to get him out of the plastic. And one thing I had seen online when ordering this is that the Kotobukiya figures have magnets in the feet, and the base is metal. so that you can... Okay, I'm going to get some good shots of him before I attach him to the base. Magnets on the bottom of the feet. Steel base. So as you can see, he's kind of within his cape here. Let me get a... And he has kind of like a different shape to the ears of the costume. Semi like a little bit Wolverine. I'm not going to say inspired because he was like, you know, so many years before Wolverine. And you can see the more like 1939 bat symbol. So I just thought it looked very cool. And you can see the blue interior. Again, check out your old Google image search, some Batman 1939. You'll see that's what it is. And it seems pretty sturdy on the base, which is always a complaint of any action figures that don't have a base, where it's just like you gotta hope for the best with them standing up. Alright, so there you go. You've now seen the 2014 San Diego exclusive Batman Kotobukiya figure. Alright, now time to travel back 40 years. Okay, I had to get a action figure online. I was looking through my friend Johnny's collection. Very impressive collection of different action figures, a lot of Megos. I'm not really a Mego, you know, I had them in the past. I'll get some reissues that they've been doing now. My main thing is, of course, Marvel Legends, DC Direct, Marvel Select, all those within the 6 to 7 inch scale, made of plastic. That's what I collect. So, but every once in a while, I get nostalgic for something I had, and which led me to picking up this gentleman right here that I did have as a kid. Mike Power Atomic Man. Mike Power Atomic Man was part of the G.I. Joe collection, the G.I. Joe Adventure Team, as they called it. I had the bearded G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. Okay, I know I'm before the time of many of the viewers here who were buying those little G.I. Joes with Snake Eyes and Duke and all these dudes. That was after me. I didn't have the 3 3/4 G.I. Joe. I had this big, 12-inch full-size G.I. Joe. Mike Powers was one of them. As you can see, he has like a bionic leg and a bionic arm. And one of the niftiest things here, which I'm going to have to turn him sideways so you can get some light coming in his eye, is that eye. And you're able to, I guess, kind of do like a Morse code type thing, because the clear plastic's in the top of the head. And let's see, gotta get the light shining in it. It's like a crystal in the eye. I don't know if you can see that so much. There's a crystal in the eye. And, hold on here. Yeah, so pretty much the light shines from the top there, and as you can see, the eye is shining. And there's the outfit he wore. At any rate, he was one of the G.I. Joe Adventure Team. They had a whole variety of G.I. Joes, but then they had him with these bionic parts, and they had Bullet Man, the human bullet, which at this point I'm not even sure if I had that or not. Alright, here's a feature of Mike Power Atomic Man. came with this helicopter propeller. Okay, gonna have to go off camera to get this secured. He has the Kung Fu grip, as was normal issue with the Joes back in the day. I guess the 3 3/4 little dudes couldn't have Kung Fu grip because it was just too small to have any such attributes. Alright, so now you got to get the propeller in the hand. This may not work. You know, even back in the day it was a tough... Okay, so now there's a knob here on the arm. That's pretty much what you would do is turn that. You're getting the idea. He's supposed to be able to fly because he's got this robot arm, and you know. There you go. There's a spin for you. Take this back out. See, it's just like a little gear inside the arm there. There. You can see it now. See, twisting. The innovations of the 70s. So, you know, upon thinking about it, I can't remember the timeline because I did have the Steve Austin $6 Million Man figure. But, you know, robot arm, robot leg, eye. I know $6 Million Man had 2 legs that were robotic. But you have to believe that, again, I can't recall the timeline, but I kind of have to believe that this might have been, before that came out, G.I. Joe kind of ripping off the Bionic Man a little bit. Again, I'm not even sure. I mean, it could have been before the show came out. Maybe this inspired the show. Who knows? You could do your own little web research to find that out. But, yeah, upon seeing my friend's collection, I said to myself, I used to have that, and I needed to get it once again. So, actually, this one I found online. It was advertised as not having seen light in the past 40 years. And I'd gotten it for a reasonable price. So I was very happy with it. A lot of them have scuffed up hair. Kids, I guess, pried that jewel out of the eye. All sorts of trouble. Maybe missing the clothes. This one was complete. Had the helicopter blade, which is another thing that's missing in a lot of these. So, you know, blast from the past. So now you have 2014 San Diego exclusives you've seen. And we went in the time machine and saw our old Mike Power here from back in the day. So that'll do it with this big Comic Monsters toy haul. And keep coming back to Comic Frontline for all your comics news, reviews, and entertainment.